Hi everyone, hope you're all okay. Finally, we've made it to the last chapter, so I'm going to read for you chapter 35. Hope you enjoy it, everyone. The gentleman was gone. A great cheer went up. The cats from the cage came charging downstairs. Varjapur slumped to the floor. He shouldn't have felt like cheering too, but he didn't. All he wanted was a quiet place to rest. Some chance. Varjapur, you did it, said Julius. Varjak and his friends. They were swamped by admiring green eyes. The Mesopotamian blues swept them up and carried them on their shoulders. Around them the street cats were taking over the Contessa's house. They were everywhere, celebrating their release, enjoying their freedom. Thank Jalal, that's over, said Mother, above the racket. Now how are we going to get back to normal? Good thing there's all that dry food, said Father. It's not a carvery, but it'll do. Varjak stared at them, shocked. You don't want to stay here after everything that's happened? We can't go outside, said Father. This is our home, said Jasmine, the Contessa's house. But there's no Contessas anymore, said Varjak. No more gentlemen. It's just us. We're on our own in the world. He heard a snuffling noise. It was Jay, Jethro, and Jerome. Don't be scared, he said. We'll start again. We'll find a new home somewhere, just like Jalal when he left Mesopotamia. Except this time it'll be ours, because we'll make it ourselves. Varjapur. Kludge! The family scurried aside as the colossal dog leapt back through the window. Tam turned to Holly, her eyes wide open with wonder. I don't believe it, she whispered. He actually talked to a dog, a real proper dog. He's called Kludge, said Holly. He's a friend. Kludge's tail wagged merrily. That cloudy look was completely gone from his eyes. They were the clearest black now, and they sparkled with a new life. Man gone now, he panted. Won't come back. Varjak grinned. You saved us all, Kludge. But how did you climb the wall? Kludge drew himself up to his full height. Wall scare. Kludge. But friends need Kludge. He shrugged. So Kludge climbed wall. More cheers were going up. Some of the cats from the cage had found the gentleman's carvery. They were feasting like they'd never feasted before. Others were streaming through the shattered green window, returning to their lives outside as the sun began to rise after the long dark night. Varjak turned to his family. That's where I'm going, he said. That's where I belong. But you and your friends, you saved us, said Julius. You're head of the family. You can't go now. Varjak smiled at his brothers. I think maybe it's time there wasn't a head of the family anymore, he said. There must be a better way of doing things. Show us, Varjak, said Jasmine. I'll show you how to hunt, how to fight, how to live outside if you come with me. He looked around the family circle. One by one they all looked down, but he didn't feel alone. He felt free. Varjak, thank you for saving us, said Father. You were right about the gentleman. We were wrong about your friends. We were wrong about a lot of things, but we can't come outside with you. Not yet, anyway. If you ever need us, said Mother, we'll be here. I understand, said Varjak. And at that moment, for perhaps the first time in his life, he really did. They said their farewells, and then Varjak turned to Holly and Tam. So do you want to be in the gang then? He said. Tam nodded and grinned. There's only one gang I want to be in, said Holly, and that's ours. Kludge too, barked the big dog. And there's a picture of them all, you can see. Cludge carried them out. As they went, the friends talked and laughed together about the things they had done and the things they would do. Many of the cats they'd freed from the cage followed them, like they were the leaders of the gang. So much lay ahead of them. Anything was possible now. It was a beautiful morning. The earth was decked outside. The open air was fresh and clean. And up in the clear blue sky, the sun was rising with the promise of a new day, dawning on a wide world, shining bright and amber like the eyes of Vajapur. And it says, out now, the outlaw, Vajapur. It's got a little picture there as well. I hope you really enjoyed that story. I just want to say a special mention to SF Saeed for actually letting us publish this story onto our website. We really appreciate it, and the children have really enjoyed listening to it. And just a big shout out to those children who are not in school at the moment. We are obviously missing you like crazy, but I just want to say how proud everybody is at Benjamin Adlard for what a wonderful job you are doing from home. You really are doing the right thing, and you're continuing to protect the NHS, which is brilliant. So just keep that up, and I hope to see you all very soon. Take care. Bye bye.